Oxford English Dictionary describes common sense as the sound and practical judgment that is independent of specialised knowledge, training, or the like. Hello there, I am the saviour of common sense. Over the next few minutes, I'll be telling you about some of the stupid and most idiotic people I've heard about this week from all over the world. I will be using them as an example of how not to live your life, and therefore saving you from the perils of not following simple common sense. Without further ado, let's meet those competing for the title of my Idiot of the Week. First up in our Idiot of the Week award is a 23-year-old male from the Northern Territories of Darwin, Australia. This genius was at a house party having a few drinks and decided in his wisdom to put a firework up his arse and fire it out. Surprisingly, the stunt went wrong, leaving him with severe burns to his back, his arse and his bollocks. Seriously, what is wrong with you? Where in that tiny little brain of yours would that seem to be a good idea? Do you not fucking realise that fireworks explode? It is fire, it is heat, and it's in your arse. What is wrong with you? Our next contestant is about a story that I recently read in the Telegraph about a 96-year-old woman who abseiled down the side of a hospital for charity. She suffered a severe heart attack. Now, I'm not mocking the woman here because I do a lot of work for charity myself, but the person who distinctly lacked common sense is the doctors, who were literally no more than 30 feet away from her because it was at the side of a hospital. No part of that whole exercise did no one go think, hang about, she's getting a bit old, isn't she? Yeah, let's take her down and let her go knitting some socks for the Africans or something like that. She's 96 years old. What is wrong with you people? Seriously. And you're surprised that she suffered a heart attack? She's lived through 2 world wars. I think she's been through enough, apart from plunging 50 fucking feet off the side of a building for a few bob. Fucking hell. And finally, what Idiot of the Week award would not be complete without our American cousins. So, from Crown Point, Indiana, police have reopened the case of a man who died from 32 hammer blows to his head. The cause of death had been ruled as a suicide. Now, I am not a detective, and I am not a doctor, but if I had walked into that crime scene and then seen that man with half his skull hanging off due to 32 hammer blows to the head, suicide would probably be one of the last things on my mind. Seriously, you cannot physically hit yourself in the head more than 5 times without knocking yourself out. Unless he hit himself 5 times, knocked out, gained consciousness, hit himself again, and then repeated it over and over again until full 32 hits, and then he died. What the fuck is wrong with Americans? Seriously. Start off my thought of the week. This week, how do they grow seedless grapes? Thank you for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen, and hopefully we'll see you same time next week. If you have anything that you'd like to comment on, then please contact us at ChadBennett87 on Twitter, or use the hashtag #TheSaviourOfCommonSense. And remember, if you've been offended by anything you've seen, in my defence, you probably just lack common sense. Goodbye.